Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Ever17, the Out of Infinity, and answers. Let's keep getting them. Well, if that's what you think, then that's fine. Wait, that isn't. Oops. That's there. I said that. Yeah, let's keep getting answers.
それに少年の記憶よりも先に探さなきゃいけないものがあるし。探さなきゃいけないもの？小町さんのことですよ。
Scooby's a thing? Okay, the five of us went to the security office. Scooby was there.
何しに来たの？
つぐみこそこんなとこで何やってんだよ。
教えてあげましょうか。
ああ。
あなたたちが何を企んでるのか調べてたのよ。
まだそんなこと言ってんのか？
Okay.
お前病気だろ。そういうの被害妄想って言うんだぞ。
いいじゃない、調べてもらった方が。そうすれば私たちの身が潔白だってこと分かってもらえると思うし。
I wonder if she gets that way if Segumi's like this in Takshi's path.
ねえ、
Because she wasn't
つぐ
like
みは
that
何を疑ってるの？
in the other one.
私たちが何をしたと思ってるの？あなたには関係ない。関係ないなんて言わないでよ。そんな言い方しないでほしい。
Sarah clenched her fist and her shoulders shook.
そういう意味で言ったんじゃないんだけどな。え？あなた、サラって言ったわね。うん。サラのことは疑ってないの。だからこの話はサラには関係ないのよ。どういうこと？サラは学校の行事でここに来たんでしょ。つまり偶然居合わせただけだった。であるとするならば、田中さんも倉成さんも少年さんも皆さん偶然逃げ遅れてしまっただけだと思いますが。何言ってるの？こんなこと偶然起こるわけないでしょ。
What do you mean something like
だから
this?
全てよ、今ここで起きてること全部。
So you're saying that the accident all didn't happen by
当たり
chance?
前じゃない。
誰かが仕組んだってことか？
誰かじゃない。あなたたちが仕組んだの。
No, she could be legitimately insane. And though I have no personal experience at it, I don't think laughing at a potential insane person is a good thing to do. You know, put your heart in a jar by their bed or something, you know, and be like, "Get for laughing at me."
何がおかしいのよ。だってこれが笑わずにいられますかっつーの。ねえ倉成、あなた何歳だっけ？
俺20歳だけど。
私は18歳。少年は年齢不詳だけど、私より年下なのは確かよね。この3人であんな大事故が起こせると思う？そうね。あなたたち3人だけでは無理かもしれない。でも茜ヶ崎空、あなたにならできることでしょ。空？空？
空？
Sort of could.
空はレミのプログラムの一部なの。レミューのシステムを自由自在に操ることができるのは空。私
Oops, I think it cut her off.
私はちょっとつぐ
Don't
み
force her into battle
いい加減に
mode.
してよ。だからサラには関係ないことだって言ってるでしょ。関係なくなんかないもん。今ここにいる全員はみんな協力し合って脱出しようとしてるんじゃない。もう私たちただの他人じゃないんだよ。なのにつぐみはとにかくこれ以上みんなに変な言いがかりをつけるのはやめてほしいの。つぐみはなんか誤解してるんだよ、きっと。
Sarah stared intensely at Segumi. Segumi avoided her eyes. There's a period of awkward silence. Everyone scanned each other's faces, trying to gauge what the others were
ごめん
thinking.
なさいサラ
Skimmy left the security office with her eyes down.
待ってよつぐみつぐみ
You and Sarah dashed out of the room after Sugumi. This is different though. This definitely was a different scene from before. I don't remember her quite being that paranoid. They left Sora, Takushi, and I. Again, silence enveloped us. We tried to get rid of the awkwardness by staring at the monitors, picking our nails, and fiddling with the lint on our clothes. Yes, that makes things less awkward.
では私は制御室に戻ります。何か分かり次第皆さんにお伝えしますので。
Sora left Takushi and I, leaving us with those words. Takushi looked at me and shrugged.
ああ、やれやれだな。さてと、どうするか。
What do you mean?
俺たちもつぐみを追いかけるか。
I think the same thing would just happen again.
じゃあどうするよ。
I don't
僕
know.
はひとまず館内の見回りかな。
Yeah, we still haven't figured out the problem with the live
例
scan
の
number.
他にも逃げ遅れた人がってやつだろ。
Yeah, so let's check around LeMU one time.
じゃあ
One
バ
more
ラバラに
time.
分かれて調べてみるか。俺は下のフロアに行ってみるから、少年はこのフロア、ツバイとシュトックを。
Sounds good. So Takushi and I split up to search. We agreed to meet up at 9:30 p.m. We were to meet in front of the security office. Looked around Zuite stopped. Is anybody there? If so, answer me. I made the rounds of all the rooms, but I didn't find anyone. Then about time to meet up with Takushi. I headed to in front of the security office, but Takushi was nowhere to be seen. Hey, Takushi! I called out to him, but there was no answer. Glancing at the door of the security office, I saw that it was open. I decided to peek inside, but there was no one there. Hey, Sora, do you know where Takushi went? I called out to the empty ceiling. I was betting that Sora might be monitoring me from the control room, but it didn't pan out. The speakers in the ceiling remained painfully silent. Wonder what I should do. I thought as I wandered walking through the corridors. First... Oh, okay. This is what we're doing. This whole thing again. Again? What? Why did I say it that way? I have no clue. Alright. I don't know if anything's gonna be different. I have the feeling that the interaction with you might be a bit different. This is kind of the character building type scenes, building them up. I have the feeling that he'll remember that she's looking after her father, after looking for her father, so yeah. Back in a moment, guys. Well, I was wrong about you, but there's something new about Sora. So let's find this out. I think she was what is she doing? She's explaining about the about how they're getting power. I waited for the rest of the explanation, but Sora didn't say anything more. I guess she was trying to say, figure the rest out for yourself. I figured that if it were the LeBleak pharmaceutical Japanese-German joint venture that had control of LeMU, there had to be a reason that a pharmaceutical company would build a theme park in a place like this. That reason and in-house power generation. What could they have to do with each other? Power generation? Thermal seafloor vents? The first word that popped into my head was... Yeah, it's supposed to be a lot of plant life in hot springs, isn't it? I mean, not in hot springs, but thermal vents and stuff. Microorganisms. That was it, microorganisms. There are unique kinds of words that can't say. There are unique kinds of microorganisms found around thermal seafloor vents that weren't seen anywhere else. This is why LeMU Pharmaceuticals was researching microorganisms on the seafloor. IBF, high pressure, oxygen treatment device. All these words that I had known flashed on the screen of my mind. As usual, I had no idea why I knew them. I had no idea about the reasons or causes behind them, but I was convinced that they were facts. On the ocean floor below LeMU Pharmaceutical has a research lab, right? I said this straight out to Sora.
どうしてそれを?
I thought so. Man, she's had a horrible poker face. Sora, you're supposed to. How do you know that? Clear giveaway. LeMU made IBF on the seafloor to research germs and viruses. The theme park was just a kind of cover. The researchers acted like staff members for LeMU, going above the ocean and back down to the seafloor. And that way nobody would suspect there was a lab there. There might have been a way of securing capital. Working in conjunction with a bustling amusement park, you would never be short on research funds. I'm right, aren't I?
少年さん、あなた一体何者なんですか?
I don't even know myself. All I know is that I do know all these things. I know it all, like a prophecy playing like a film in my mind. Everybody's asking him who he is now. This better be leading up to an awesome line where, at the end of it, he's like, "Who am I? I'm," and make a big deal about it.
そんなはずありません。少年さんは嘘をついていらっしゃるのではありませんか? 私に何かを隠して。
I'm not hiding a thing. Well, actually I am. I happen to work with LeMU. That's how I know this thing. This whole memory thing is just a cover. So, yeah, tell me everything you know. I'm being completely open about it. Everything I know, everything.
わかりました。でもとにかく今のお話はすべて忘れてください。
I know, I won't tell anybody.
いえ、そうではなく、忘れていただきたいと申し上げているのです。研究所なんてこの海底にはありません。昔はありましたが、今は閉鎖されて使われていないのです。お願いです。そういうことにしておいてください。
Okay, I understand. If it is that important to you, then I will forget it.
約束です
Since I'm
よ。
so good at that. I swore that I would, then I left the control room. It would help if you had one of them blinky thingies from Men in Black. Yeah, there wasn't anything new with you, so obviously you didn't know about her quest to find her father. That I figured he would remember. That would be a thing. But, apparently not. Alright. I'll bring you in when, right now! Welcome back, guys. Long break, right? Okay, this could be quite a revealing scene, so. She sat in the dark room on the bed. I was at a loss for words. I didn't know where to start. The girl just stared at me intently. It's alright. Don't worry, everything is alright. She didn't answer. Anyway, let's go where everybody else is. Yeah, it's not just me. There are lots of other people. By lots, I mean 5. Yeah, that's alright.
でもきっと無理だよ。もうどこにも出られないんだ。
The girl's eyes were sad and moist. I decided to... It suggested to me to be curious. So if I do that and ask her, or I could take her out on a date. I'm thinking that if I force her out of there, she'll disappear. This is alarmingly a hard decision. Let's ask why she said that. If I can find out why it would be impossible, maybe I can figure out how to make it not impossible. Why do you say that? We'll be fine. A rescue team should be here any time.
嘘。
It's no lie. The people that escaped know that we're here. Someone will come for sure. Why do you say that?
だって。
Then suddenly a shocked look appeared on the girl's face as her eyes focused behind me. I followed her gaze. On the other side of the door was Takshi peeking
誰と
in.
話してるんだ？
Takshi, what great timing. It seems like this girl here didn't get out either.
女の子？女の子なんていないじゃないか。
Hmm? I looked back. The girl had vanished and there was no sign that anyone had been sitting where she had been. Impossible.
おいおいやめてくれよ。記憶喪失の次は幻覚か？かなり重症みたいだな。
No, I'm not saying things. There was a girl here. She was sitting on this
なあ
bed.
少年、
What?
腹減らないか？
Hungry? Who cares about that right now? There's a girl here. A girl, I tell you.
わかったわかった。女の子がな、いたんだよな。そうかそうか。
You don't get it all.
いいからいいから。その話は後でゆっくり聞いてやるからさ。
But
でもじゃない。お兄さん怒っちゃうぞ。みんなお前のこと待ってんだよ。一緒に飯食おうと思って。
well, then what are we going to do about the girl? I'm sure the girl probably is starving too.
はあ、これはもう完全に言っちまってるな。
I'm not crazy. There was a girl right here. And then I couldn't get Takshi to listen to me. Before going to the conference room, I peeked into the control room. The bioscan figure was eating at my mind. Life readings, 5. The number had dropped from 6 to 5. So yeah, it's showing right as far as they're concerned. Everyone was in the conference room. There was fried chicken sandwiches and drinks secured from the sandwich shop there for everyone. Only Sagumi was absent. I wondered where she had gone. More than that, I was worried about her. I told everyone about the girl, but everyone just laughed and no one listened. No one else had seen the girl. Then I remembered the bioscan figure. What could it mean? If the girl was in fact a ghost, that would mean that the number 5 was correct. Sora wouldn't be included, and the four of us here plus Tsugumi would equal 5. The number had jumped to 6 and even to 7. What in the world could that girl be? That reminded me of what you had said.
その人は突然消滅したり出現したり分裂して2人になったりできるようなそんな得意体質の持ち主なわけ？
Actually, I just thought of something. I don't know how it would fit in, but perhaps one of the only reasons that he can see, that the kid is the only one who can see her sometimes is because of his heat thing. That'd be interesting. It wouldn't explain why she's absent in this thing, but kind of absent in the kids and present in Takshi's route, though. If that were the case, it would explain everything. When the girl disappeared, the number would be 5. When she appeared, 6. And when she split, it's 7. So he's saying she splits into 2. Which actually doesn't make sense, but PP. Split! That was crazy. I shook my head at my own silliness. Maybe I was losing it. Something had to be wrong with me. I needed to calm down and collect myself. While I thought of this, I flipped up the tab on the can of cola. First, I didn't know what had happened. I looked at the liquid around my lips. It was sweet. It seemed as if the cola had exploded into my face. And everybody is amused. Everyone exploded in a chorus of laughter. You said this laughing.
レミューの特殊ガスの気圧に合わせて6気圧で封入してあるんだから。でも今ここは1気圧でしょ。だからちゃんと手で押さえて開かないと、そんな風に中の炭酸が噴出して。
As she laughed, Sarah took out a handkerchief. I took it and wiped my face. I was enveloped in laughter. Without noticing, I'd forgotten about everything that had been weighing on my mind. Almost an hour had passed. No help had come. There was no contact. The people on the floating island should have known that we were all trapped down here. So why didn't anyone come? Ooh, I know something else I'm curious about. Blinkwinkle. That hasn't been answered yet, too. I knew there was a lot more questions than just those two. But yeah. Even if they couldn't open the watertight doors, there should be divers that could tap on the window glass or something.
皆さん、今晩はもうお休みになられた方がいいと思います。
Okay. So they're going into the oxygen thing, huh? I guess I'll go ahead and pause it. Of which, as soon as I pause it, it'll probably be something new. Oh yeah. Takushi shamelessly carried on like that, looking happily asleep.
それにしてもどんな夢を見てるんだろうね。
Don't ask no questions. Who knows?
方、いやらしい夢でも見てるんでしょうよ。この間抜け面から察
Don't
する
ask.
に。
I'm ignoring what he said. You reached out towards Takushi's face and pinched his cheek, and then.
You.
え？
Seems like he's talking in his sleep.
まさかこの人、ナッキ先輩の夢を？やめてよね。そんな縁起でもない。
おい、ゆう。
こら、くらなり。勝手に人を夢の中に出すんじゃ。
長え名前。親の顔が見てみてえよ。
In Takushi's version, I think she has mentioned her long name before. In her dad quest.
え？
言うのバカ。
ちょっと黒なり、あんた起きなさいよ。
You had grabbed hold of Takshi's collar. If we didn't stop her, she might have strangled him.
落ち着いて先輩、ただの寝言なんだから。
She's right, he doesn't mean anything by it. Probably not anyway. Takshi continued to blabber with a dumb, blissful look as he slept, oblivious to our troubles.
おーっとが来た。勝つな。
Okay. I think he had access to information beforehand. I think. Weird thing is, in his version, I think wasn't the kid present in his version when he found out about her dad and her long name, or at least her long name. It seemed like they were in front of the gift shop when they had that discussion. And the kid, it was later on. Yeah. It does make me wonder. I think it lines up right. I'd be curious if Takshi remembers stuff in his dreams. Takshi had gone to deliver a sandwich to Sugumi. He was changing clothes. Apparently she had spilled something on them while eating. Fortunately, her normal clothes were safe in the changing room in the dry area.
お腹もいっぱいになったことだし、ゲームでもやらない？
Game?
山手線ゲームとか3文字しりとりとか。そうだ、じゃんけんモノマネゲームやろうよ。じゃんけんして勝った方がお題を出すのね。で、負けた方がそのお題のモノマネをするの。オッケー？せーの、チケピー。ちょっと、ちゃんと手出してよ。
Mama said I'm going to play him. What is Jankin Poi?
チッケピーはじゃんけんの掛け声。やるかやらないかはやるで決まり。
Who said you could
うる
decide?
さい、いいからやるの。このままボケーっとしててもつまらないでしょ。
Alright.
素直でよろしい。それじゃあいくよ。せーの、チッケピ。
I was paper and Sarah went scissors.
やったね、私の勝ち。
She said it'd be crazy if he was like, shh, exactly what she was gonna do, and shh, shh, you know, from repeating it. Yeah, these are getting more interesting again. I mean, not that they weren't being interesting, but yeah, got a lot more lights illuminating now. So yeah. So yeah, I do hope you folks enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one. Farewell, folks.